Eddie in bed. Sometimes I look really tired because you see, when most people are fast asleep, I hear wah! That's the baby, Eddie. So I get out of bed and go into his room, and he's sitting up in bed and he has these nightmares. Not nightmares like you have, like Dracula biting your head off or something. He has nightmares about people taking food away from him. So one night I go in there and he's sitting up in bed, lifting his arms above his head and banging them down, screaming, "I want my biscuits! I want my biscuits!" Now, if you can imagine that, you can also imagine that at this time he was sleeping in the same bed as his brother, who was 6. And you have to imagine his brother's head is right next to Eddie's hip. Think about it. Eddie's hands go up above his head and wham! Down by his side, right on Joe's head. "I want my biscuits! I want my biscuits!" So Joe lifts his head up and says, "What's going on?" Wham! "I want my biscuits!" Wham! "I want my biscuits!" "What's going on?" Wham! "Stop it, Eddie!" Wham back. "I want my biscuits!" Wham! "Okay, fellas," I say, "okay, cut it out." And I lift Eddie up and I take him into our bed. What a stupid thing to do. You see, most people sleep with their head on the pillow and their feet at the other end of the bed. When Eddie comes into our bed, he sleeps with his head next to his mother's head and his feet in my ear. And you have to imagine those feet sticking in my ear, and those toes are going wiggly, 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 wiggly down my ear all night. So, by the time I get up in the morning, I'm very tired and very cross. But I can always get my own back on him in the morning, 'cause he hates having his nappy done.